the concept of failure is that which every human being is very afraid of. And I myself, I would say I used to be scared of failure, but recently I try to enjoy the experience of it. My name is also Chukwu Manuel Akido, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've gone through my page, you'll see that here we talk about real estate, we talk about we get philosophical on things, and then we generally have fun. I see myself as a contradiction of a lot of things. I have a vast interest and curiosity and a lot of things. But today, I want to talk about a tweet that I saw on X that I find really, really interesting. Really interesting. Why? So the tweet reads like this. It says, if babies understood embarrassment, most of them would never learn to walk or speak because of the amount of failure to improve. This was one of our first lessons in life, but somehow we forgot. And that's it. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the concept of failure. And do you know what makes it most sad is that I just read babies. The person said, if babies understood, if babies, the funny thing that because we ourselves used to be babies, one used to be babies, and when we were babies, this concept he is describing right now is alien to us, but we were doing it. So now he was talking about how embarrassment is the cause of failure and all of that. Well, this is a strain of thought. That's why I like YouTube. YouTube makes me just say the things I want to say out of my head, everything. Well, failure before 2023, you see, is something I used to be afraid of. But as time went on, I began to understand the concept of failure. That failure is actually very necessary. There was a tweet I saw recently online where someone was talking about Elon, where Elon was talking about someone asked Elon, if you lost everything and you had to start from the beginning, how will you do it? And then Elon was like, if he lost everything, that he would still make it up because he has the most basic thing, which is knowledge. And that knowledge was built how? Through failing and trial. He never got the knowledge, he never understood SpaceX or the project he's doing right now for one month. He never did it once and understood it. And right now, I want to bring this back to myself because this video is basically for myself, to be honest with you. It's a very selfish video. It's a video I want to come back later and watch and then understand what it is I was trying to talk about. So now, I am a 28-year-old young man in Nigeria and whom over the years has a lot of interest. But as it goes, I've been able to sit down with myself and say, okay, what it is have been a constant denominator in my life, and that has been media, that has been camera lights, action. Understand? Even though I've not really done a full length movie or like acting, but that's where we're running to. So that's what I want to do in my life. And since leaving school, people tell you, oh, get a job. Beautiful. If a wonderful paying job is going to help my career right now, because I will have to tend to kind of save up and then do the things get some other things and then give me traction to do the things I want to do. But a job aside, I'm not getting a job. Failure, doing the things I've been doing. Okay, now I'm building Hihak Enterprises. Hihak is he that honors a king, came from the Igbo word Onyefeze. Onyefeze means to honor a king. Onyefeze as a royal means if you honor or if you worship a king or if you serve a king, you are going to inherently at one time be seen as a king or served as a king. So that was the inspiration to my company name. And I'm building real estate and media. And to be honest with you, I don't want to say I'm scared. I don't want to say I'm confused because those words are spells. I don't want to put it in my system. I really, to an extent, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. Understand? But yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. The first time I heard about real estate was when my uncle was asking a cousin of mine, what course are you studying in school? And he was like, I'm studying real estate management. That was the first time I heard it, and that was in my primary school. So I didn't give much thought about it. I was like, okay, that seems to be another course they're studying. But fast forward 2023, I came to Lagos. And I got a job in a real estate company. I've said this countless time, I grew interest in real estate. To be honest with you, I didn't grow interest in real estate because I like to construct or because I like house. I grew the interest because of the money involved, because I love money. Because it's very obvious that if you're able to sell a land, you're going to get some commissions on it. And then the whole concept of having your money or having your investment in a real estate investment, lands and properties, that's the best way for you to invest your money. I wish I could. And while we're saying this, I have lands in say a Celebration Park Land Estate, Awoyaya, Idera, one at Idera, one at Awoyaya, and we have Celebration Park Villa, three-bedroom bungalow selling for 75 million naira in Lagos State, Majority. And you might not this, and also for these payment for each of these lands is flexible, very, very flexible. And now we've also introduced the concept of mortgage plan for this, for you to be able to acquire this land. So that's what I'm trying to build right now. And media, I know that this is something that until I'm going to enter the ground, media is something that's going to give me joy. Yeah, even though I still have I was in a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, Melissa McCarthy, Rosario Martins, Genevieve Naji, Idris Ayuba, Nse Ekpe Etim, and there's one person I'm missing. Genevieve Naji. Sorry, I myself, Samuel L. Jackson, IT Jackson, Melissa McCarthy, Rosario Martin, Genevieve Naji, Osi Keje, Idris Abba, and Nse Ekpe Etim. So the movie is called Across Countries, not yet done, but it's going to be done soon. So I feel very light talking about this here on YouTube right now, talking about the concept of failure. So going back to the concept of failure, so I think we as people should get more comfortable with failing. Yeah. Yeah, I think we should get more comfortable with failing. Yeah, I'm saying this because I failed in some things and then I have a result, but I think I've studied few of the greats or some of the greats. I think one thing that they did was they failed. Oh, they failed like motherfuckers, if I'm going to use that word, sorry. They failed like motherfuckers. And what better way to approach failure than with a childish approach? You understand? We want to fail, we want to lock ourselves up in a room and then we'll cry and then, even swear that we're not going to do this anymore. But at the end of the day, it still calls us. Understand? Thomas Edison, I believe that's him, experimented with the bulb for 100 times. I think for 99 times, I think he got it 100 times, and 1,000 times. That's crazy. Honestly, that's crazy. And most times I'm here worried about how I don't even know what I'm doing, even though I know what I'm doing. Yeah. With Hihack Enterprises. But like also we literally just got this idea in 2023. Literally the name. We got the name in 2023. There's a long way to go, just calm down, understand? And also talking about failure, I was reading I went on Instagram this morning and then there's an Access Bank PLC executive that I follow on Instagram. So he was talking about he posted a picture of where he was in a suit and the suit is wet. So I was like, why is this big man suit wet? So it happened that there's a story he wants to tell with the suit. So he was talking about how he met a young entrepreneur whom was dressed from head to toe in Ankara, that's signifying the Nigerian Africanness, whatever. So he was talking about how people are skeptical to, invest or pursue passions like this. But then there's something he said that's in line with the first tweet I read that I love. You're going to see the screenshot on your screen. He said, when we jump in with both feet, we are saying clearly that we believe in this continent, in our economies, in the opportunities that exist right here, in our ability to stumble, get up, and still move forward, just like that giggling toddler that gets up and goes. I wish that every day I wake up in the morning, that the first thing that's going to be imprinted in my mind, apart from when I express my gratitude for the day and express my gratitude for what I have for the day, I wish the concept of approaching failure or whatever we're doing in life as a toddler is going to be imprinted in my head. Like 100%. Honestly. because that's the only way to actually achieve anything in this life. Act like you're stupid about it, just be doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, those children, they stumble, they fall, they stumble, they fall, they can't speak. At the end of the day, they spoke, they walked, they ran. They're here racking their brain about hack. They're here thinking about how they're going to achieve so many grandiose things, but they didn't know that a decade and some years ago, he was literally struggling to speak. He was literally struggling to even eat or to even walk. So this video is for me actually. But if you were able to get anything out from it, I'm really happy that you did. And yeah, this is assurance that also just keep on going. Keep on going. Let's get it done. So guys, please don't forget, like, subscribe. I hope to share things like this no more. I do a lot of screenshots on my phone and I never come here to talk about what I have with them. I hope this, does the drive for me to continue doing that. Alrighty.